What you're talking about is how interconnected everything in the go-to-market organization is, right? The selling motion of one product to a customer is dependent on all of the other solutions that you're selling, the teams that touch that customer. I mean, this is kind of what makes RevOps, what makes sales comp so difficult is you have to factor in all these business rules, all this different data, and have the dependencies and connectivity so that if I modify a selling motion, I know all the other areas that I need to modify. I mean, how are you bringing these types of things to light in a way where you're not waiting for the problems to surface, but you're actually spotting these things proactively, considering there's always change in go to market, just a guaranteed fact of life?
It's a good question, Abel. I would argue that if you have an effective measurement system in place that allow you to measure what's going on along all of your customer journey, from an account being a prospect and not spending money with you, to flowing through the new business lead flow, for you to closing either first transaction, to becoming a customer, to being onboarded using your products, creating upsell opportunities, and you renewing and growing ideally, or preventing churn. If you have a solid measurement system along the customer journey, and by solid, I mean is a measurement system that not only tracks outputs in each part of the customer journey, but also tracks inputs. So how you're allocating your resources and the actions you're taking in each part of the journey. If you have a solid measurement system, allow you to understand new patterns or changes that are happening at any point of the journey, and then when you see a change or a new pattern, and that could be a positive change or a negative change, it could be a leakage, for example, allows you to quickly diagnose and understand what is going on, and then come up with a mitigation plan, or sometimes could be upside. Sometimes there's areas that are going a lot better than planned and allow us to understand, hey, there's a group of reps here that figured out how to sell this offering in a much better way. So let's take that learning and expand to the whole sales organization. So I think having a solid measurement system allows us to always be ahead of what's going on in the business.
Yeah, 100%. It's actually one to double click on this. I think the way that I've seen historically, most enterprises have a ton of data, right? You have every email, every meeting, every interaction that's done with a customer is captured somewhere, but it's not structured. It's very difficult, to your point, to measure and have that linkage. But in theory, if you actually set up this data pipeline where you know that this type of interaction that the rep is having, this specific rep within this team is having within this person, within a customer, you map that. You're right. You kind of get this dependency map that you can. It almost surfaces these issues up.